So now we're going to make some ham and pineapple pizza, Pizza Hawaii. Each Saturday at Faviken, all the staff are going to stay behind after service and have a pizza together. The most popular recipe is the pineapple pizza. It's crucial to have a ripe pineapple. I like to do quite big pieces of pineapple on my pizza, like big and thin, for the maximum amount of surface to be browned by the heat in the oven. It's going to grate the cheese, which is a mature hard cheese. To me, mature cheese is always better on pizza because it contains less water. It makes for a more crispy and nice pizza. So I'm just cutting the ham in pieces. I actually don't know what the original recipe contains, if it's smoked ham or boiled ham, but I like smoked ham on mine. And now it's time to roll out the pizza dough. And I think this is the sort of difficult parts with making pizza. The dough is just an ordinary sourdough bread dough. I would go to a good baker and buy a little piece of sourdough and just bring it home. It also needs to be well rested because otherwise it becomes too elastic and just sort of pulls together while you're working it out like this. A more seasoned pizza veteran would probably make it thinner, but if I do that, it's going to be full of holes, so I'm going to keep it like that. So let's just get the topping on the pizza. Tomato sauce, like well-seasoned, good tomato sauce. I wouldn't do this myself. Most of the time I would buy like canned tomato sauce of good quality. Good even layer like that. Next thing to go on is the ham. And the ham needs to be under the cheese because otherwise it's going to be all curly. Like it's going to curl up into little dried pieces of ham, which is not very nice. Cheese. Not too much because that just makes the pizzas very greasy, but it needs to be enough so that it can actually cover all of the ham in a good way when it melts. And the pineapple always goes on top of the cheese because otherwise it's going to be pineapple poached in tomato sauce instead of nicely browned pieces of pineapple lying on top of the pizza. So now it's time to put the pizza in the oven. The temperature is basically as high as your oven can possibly reach. A pizza stone helps. If you have no pizza stone, just put the heaviest baking sheet that you have in the oven before putting the pizza in. You will see when the pizza is done. That's when it's brown and nice. I don't know if it should be like in the original recipe, but I usually put a little bit of black pepper on my pineapple pizza. And a little bit of salt. And no basil or anything like that. The bready part is nice and crisp. The ham, which is under the cheese, has not curled, which is important. The pineapple is nice and caramelized on top, and then just a little bit of black pepper. I'm pleasantly surprised on how this pizza came out. Looks good.